Crow? Crow, is that you?
I think so. I'm supposed to show you something.
What? Why? What are you doing here? And where is here?
I don't know. I don't even know how I got here. I'm a bit... I don't feel right. I'm not sure what happened, and I'm not sure I'm all here, if that makes sense.
No.
No. Yeah, no. I can see how that makes no sense.
What are you supposed to show me?
Oh, I almost forgot. So the ghost in the machine told me to do this thing. This one last thing. The ghost said that this has been my destiny all along. I don't expect you'll know what I'm talking about.
Crow, I don't even know where this is. A minute ago, I was inside a pod in a lab, and now...
We're inside the quantum weave that makes all the stories. This is reality's blueprint. How did I know that? What does quantum mean? What's a blueprint?
Well, that explains everything.
That was sarcasm. I detect sarcasm.
This ghost in the machine, who was it?
No idea. I remember nothing before meeting you here, aside from a ghost telling me to show you what I'm about to show you. And I don't even know what that is.
Show me what? There's nothing here.
Let's go find it.
Ja. Oh Mann.
Does this look at all familiar to you?
It looks like a monastery.
There you go. Maybe that's it.
That doesn't really help. Hey, that looks like a diary.
Moment mal, das ist doch das Gefängnis von Alvano, oder nicht?
It's a handwritten letter.
I am at the crossroads between waking and dream. One path leads back to the world I left behind. The other path leads to a place of shadows. Between the familiar and the unknown, between certainty and doubt, my choice would seem obvious. Any sane man would turn around, return to the world he knows, forget what he has learned, and live his life in blissful ignorance. But in truth, it is too late. My choice was made many years ago, when I first embarked on this journey. I cannot turn back. I am at a crossroads. But for me, there is only one path. I leave behind these words in the hope that someday they will serve as a map for someone else. To whomever reads this, Godspeed on your journey. If you ever decide to follow in my footsteps, look me up, Brian Westhouse.
Brian Westhouse? Our Westhouse?
The plot thickens.
Thickens or just getting more muddled? I don't know what this is supposed to tell us.
That Westhouse is involved?
There's that, I guess.
Come on, there's more.
Mountains, crystal clear blue skies. Where are we?
Okay, wir können offenbar rausgehen.
We're ready, traveler. Your journey is about to begin.
Es sah gerade aus wie das Zimmer von Alvano, dass gefangen worden ist.
I've seen stuff like that in films, but never in real life. This looks like a Buddhist temple.
The ritual is ready. Step onto the dais, traveler.
Okay, so what just happened?
Portals. They're all over the place. Let's follow him.
Through the... Wait! This is the story time.
You know this place?
I remember. I was here. For a long time. It's the place between. I didn't want to wake up and they needed me. The people who were dreaming. They were sick. I tried to help them.
Uh-huh. Interesting. But we need to see what's going on. I'm supposed to show you this.
Dann zeig's mir, Krähe. Um was geht es?
What are you doing here? You cannot be here. It will find you.
I don't... Where am I? What is this place?
How did you get here? Go back the way you came, quickly. You cannot stay.
I don't... know how to go.
It is here. What have you done? What have you done?
What do you mean? What?
The undreaming.
God. What is that? No. No. No.
What is that terrifying thing?
That's the undreaming. I know it is. I feel it.
Well, that's going to give me nightmares for a long, long time.
The undreaming entered Westhouse.
It sure did.
Was he looking for it? Is that why he came here? Or was it an accident?
I guess that's what you're supposed to figure out. Come on, we have more places to visit.
Welchen Ort müssen wir noch besuchen? Oh Mann. Zurück in Arcadia. Saga. Die ist ja richtig groß geworden.
Home sweet home. The house feels strangely quiet. It must be, what, a year since I last visited? And who knows how long it's been for the house. Could be a day, could be decades.
Saga.
Balance. I need to get moving. There's not much time until the songlines align. Let's see. Elixir, a good rope, a spatula. Chop, chop, Saga. I don't know if I like it.
Besorge das Elixier, finde das Salbe, schaffe einen Pfannenwender.
I barely remember her. And I barely think about her anymore. It was time to let go. I'm not sure what to do with the place. It's not like I can put it on the open market. Transdimensional domicile for sale. Fully furnished. Beware, temporal shifts and transdimensional tears.
Oh, herrlich.
Oh, I was a handful back then. It's a miracle Papa didn't lock me in my room. Not that it would have done much good. Paths and portals everywhere. I devoured those books when I was younger. It was all I had of the outside world. My books, and Uncle Galeth. But he was careful not to say too much. He knew I was too curious. I put away most of their stuff when Papa left. What's the point in keeping things around? It's not like they're ever coming back. I got pretty good, to be honest. and it comes in handy. There's not that many people who can create songlines.
Warte mal, da hängt noch was.
I'll move those out of here someday. All those years wanting to walk out that door, pass through the turnstiles, and never come back. Rope check. I put away most of their stuff when Papa left. What's the point in keeping things around? It's not like they're ever coming back.
Können wir nach oben?
There's nothing I need in there. It's been so quiet up here since Papa left.
Ja, wo ist dein Vater denn?
I don't think I'm ever moving back. Maybe in my twilight years? No. There are better places, warmer places. They were happy here, for a brief time. And then... attachments are risky. Especially when you live like we did, adrift between worlds. You just have to accept the risk. Before Papa left, I don't think the fire ever went out. He wouldn't let it. He said it was the beating heart of the house. I think I know most of them by heart still. I didn't have a lot of choices back then. I devoured those books when I was younger. It was all I had of the outside world. My books and Uncle Galeth. But he was careful not to say too much. He knew I was too curious. I'm not a writer. I can play, I can paint, but I didn't inherit her talents.
Wir sind zurück in unserem Elternhaus.
Mama was beautiful. I guess I got my looks from Papa. The songlines are not yet aligned, and I need to get everything together before then.
Ach so, Melodiepfade.
I'm out of the elixir. Okay, I knew that. No worries, Saga. This is all part of the plan. I'm fairly certain the recipe's in the compendium. There should be enough time to prepare a bottle. Prophecies can't be wrong, can they? No. Right? Let's see. Elixir of extraordinary extra-human strength, elixir of multiple consecutive climaxes, elixir of selective remembrance. There. Elixir of delayed onset of mortality. That's the one. Keep ticking after you've taken a licking. Page 108. Dried blood bog blossoms, leaf of void oak, boiled in strong liquor. Those things should be easy enough to find around here.
Okay, wir müssen... Finde Alkohol. Oh, super. Jetzt müssen wir den Pfannenwender. Da ist der Pfannenwender.
Spatula? Check.
Den Pfannenwender haben wir.
It stopped working years ago, and I don't know anyone who can repair that.
Ja, das ist dein Haus, Saga.
I still don't like to go into the downstairs. It's not anchored in the same way. There are rifts, ether vapors, not to mention, void beetles. I thought Papa got rid of Hugsy. Did he find his way back? It wouldn't surprise me.
Kann ich jetzt da rein?
There's nothing I need in there.
Okay.
Ready for elixir making. Ready for elixir making.
Erst mit den Alkohol finden.
If I was making a broth to cure path sickness, sure. Delaying death? Not so useful.
Okay.
If I was making a broth to cure path sickness, sure. Delaying death? Not so useful. If I was making a broth to cure path sickness, sure. Delaying death? Not so useful.
Was ist mit den Blumen?
Isn't the house supposed to take care of all living things inside it? I didn't know I had to water the flowers. Oh, but wait, maybe... Dried blood bog blossoms. Check.
Ah, okay. Moment. Finde Alkohol. Wo finde ich denn Alkohol?
I'm not sticking around very long. Next time.
Alkohol, Alkohol. Wo finde ich Alkohol?
I'll move those out of here. Someday.
Wo finde ich zum Geier Alkohol? Moment. Finde Alkohol, beschaffe getrocknete Blätter der leeren Eiche. Okay, keine Synchronisation eingefügt.
I'm not sure what to do with the place. It's not like I can put it on the open market. I think I know most of them by heart still. I think I know most of them by heart still.
Ah.
I remember something about being chastised. The house was holy. I was not allowed to harm it. I'm not a writer. I can play, I can paint, but I didn't inherit her talents. Not yet.
Noch nicht, okay. Ah, Alkohol.
Best wine I ever had. There were no grapes in that world, but the berries they used, absolutely sublime. Like sex in a bottle, with no emotional mess to clean up afterwards. Only wine stains. I put away most of their stuff when Papa left. What's the point in keeping things around? It's not like they're ever coming back. Ready for elixir making.
Wo finde ich jetzt den Alkohol?
What a mess. But there should be void oak leaves here. Leaf of void oak, nice and dry.
Kisten. Jetzt die Frage, wo finde ich den Alkohol?
Ready for elixir making. I need to find all the ingredients first.
Ach so.
I need dried blood bog blossoms, leaf of void oak, alcohol.
Alkohol. I need alcohol. Ja, wo finde ich den Alkohol denn jetzt? Das ist die Frage. Da steht der Wein.
Best wine I ever had. Like sex in a bottle, with no emotional mess to clean up afterwards. Only wine stains.
Ach, Wein, da haben wir ihn doch.
Great wine, but not enough alcohol for my purposes. Also, boiling this would be sacrilege. Jade green baijiu. High-grade stuff, too. I'd almost forgotten about this little bottle of liquor. This should be more than good enough.
Baijiu?
I think that's it. That wasn't too bad. And there's still time on the clock. Time to boil up some elixir.
Baijiu, das ist auch aus Propast.
Ready for elixir making. That's the alcohol heating nicely. Nice. Bit of a waste, but it's for a good cause. Dried leaf, crumpled to a fine dust. And whole blossoms. Perfect. Now it just needs to boil again. How do I know when this is done? Will there be a...
Macht's dann.
Definitely a poof.
A poof.
Looks the right color. And it's already cooled down. I love alchemy. So much easier than chemistry. Laws of science need not apply. Rope, spatula, elixir. Check, check, and check. I think that's everything. With only minutes to spare, you'd almost think the stars are aligning on purpose. Except no stars, paths. Time to go knock down a wall.
Gut, aber das machen wir in der nächsten Folge. Bleibt mir gewogen und bis morgen. Ciao.